Selected sayings of the Overseer. Just the Overseer. Let not the eyes linger upon pretty things. Only look at ugly stuff. One heretical thought leads inevitably to more, because you remember thinking that. Know this, there is only one path, because your feet only lead you to one, otherwise your legs would be too far apart. The duty of the tongue is to speak the 7 strictures. Burn the non-believers from the midst. These are among the guises of the outsider. What happened? The orphan with outstretched hand, kill it. The strumpet with luscious words, kill her. The scholar with copious volumes, murder the scholar and the volumes. The heretic cannot be redeemed, murder them. Beware the starving hordes, kill them all. Live in silence, apart from you whistling, because they do that a lot. Do not accept the invitation of the outsider. Apparently they are invited by the outsider as well. Well, I accepted it. I do not know if it is possible not to. I mentioned it at the time. But either way. We're just looking around a little. This is a lovely, lovely depiction of the world. Of this world. These fans. Was that a rat? That was a rat. Yes, that must have been the sound of a rat. Funny stories from Serkonos. Early one morning, near dawn, Marcolo's wife hears a knock at the door. It's one of Marcolo's friends. "Where is my husband?" she asks. "He was supposed to be with you, picking up a case of Orbon rum." "I'm sorry," says Marcolo's friend, "but something horrible happened at the distillery. Marcolo toppled headfirst into a barrel of rum and drowned." So the wife starts blubbering. "Oh, my love, he's gone. At least tell me it was a quick death." "I can't lie," says Marcolo's friend. "He got out 3 times to piss." That's funny. That's a good joke right there. In the sense that, it's well written. I mean, it's not funny, but it's video game humor, so it is funny. It's better than I expected. Hey, are you infected or something?
That's it. The body Mindy sent me after.
And a corrupt bone charm. We have them here, as we had them in the DLC of the first game, the 2 DLCs. Secret date. Amadeo, meet me in our usual place tomorrow night. Be sure to bring the drawings we talked about from M. Mindy, potentially, and this is Amadeo. Well, this is the body that I need to carry. This guy has... Is this guy... How... There's a few sleep darts over here. That's really handy. How would... Oh, wait. Chloroform bottle. Maybe if I throw this at people, they faint. Ooh. Throw empty bottles. That's definitely the case, isn't it? Reagent bottles. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be good. Can I open this door? This window? Yes, I can. Let's try it. These people, these fools.
Allow the shadows of the boy to fall upon you. We will brandish the light or the flame as we must to keep
it's gonna be fine.
From everlasting pain and suffering. To prevent even one among us.
What's going on here?
Did you hear that?
You! This area is off limits.
You are so dead. Lead you to the house.
I am a little bit dead, that is true. Yeah, we're gonna mess with this later. Once we clear this area. Because it's very clear that we need to clear the area first. Now. Is there anybody else in here? There's the rune. There is somebody. There's 2 people here. There's 3. Yeah. rats are going around. Wait, that's not a guard, is it? Or is he praying? How do I get in there? I don't know how I get in there. Oh. Oh, the worst person. The worst person! So bad! Oh, so bad! Right in my ear! My God! Such Satan. You're lucky I'm trying to go for a low chaos run.
Among you like a virulent swarm, devouring everything wherever they go.
Okay.
Still.
Yeah, this new way of taking people out.
A stream of untruth. The echoes of lies come back as the voice of the outsider.
This new way of taking people out is really interesting. Using environment grenades, basically. Either with fire or the chloroform. I saw the chloroform before. The ancient music. Throughout the natural world, there are ripples that we can barely perceive with our senses. An ancient music permeating everything as fundamental structural rule. Through it, you can work wonders without violating the natural world or begging favors from unfriendly spirits. Throughout my studies, I have found a 17-note scale derived from this phenomenon, and with the right equipment, those notes allow for astonishing effects. Not the least of these is the ability to calm the turbulence originating in the void, which we attribute to the outsider.
That we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return.
Yeah. So, that music, I think, is related to
Presumptuous?
the
Are we to
music.
cross paths with that monstrous assassin?
The music boxes. Oh, that's bad. How am I gonna get there?
Who's there?
Well, that does it. That really does. Oh, there's the 7 scriptures. It's so difficult to pronounce the word stricture. It's scripture.
Nothing then. We will brandish the light. Or the flame.
Okay, we got it.
We must.
We got it.
To keep our charges from everlasting.
Okay, you stay here. Let's see the scriptures. Oh, we don't know the order.
Some take comfort from the strictures.
And they pay them money as well, as it turns out. That's... okay. Yeah. Oh, that's the fan making noise. I was like, what is this sound? Nope, just the fan. A litany of the White Cliff. And I say to you, brothers, it is here that we make our stand as a righteous force against the growing darkness. It is here that we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return to our homes, to our families, ! Together we will serve as a rod to those who would stray from the herd for the foggy, gray wastes of the outsider. We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions so that others will not lose their way. And to those who choose to wander beyond the walls of our homes in far places, we will strike at them swiftly before they whisper to their neighbors, filling their hearts with strangeness and doubt. They're like hobbits. They don't like adventures. Although, in a more literal and actual serious understanding of what they are depicted as, they're just ultra-conservative, really. At the end of the day, that's what they're supposed to be. So, we've got a photo situation here, potentially where they write down all of the crims and all that. Strictures to keep you safe. Remember the 7 strictures, especially roving feet, wandering gaze, and wanton flesh. I don't know what wanton means. Am I wrong in thinking that wanton is the object of desire rather than the desiring? Anyway, reports from the Oracle. Sister Allison, recorder of proceedings. Also present, Sister Anne, Sister Margaret, and Sister Tabitha. The following is the true and complete transcript of the utterings of Sister Anne Oracle. More incense, please. Yes, the past and the future meld. I am without body, dust all about me. So thick my vision falters. It is greed in palpable form, hiding 1,000 evils. Oh, look, my sisters! Exclamation mark. Heresy! Exclamation mark. 10, no, 20 wretches, servants of the void, vile whisperers of the outsider, capital W, capital O. They are assembled there this very moment, in a hidden alley, the ground slick with fishmongers that tried us. It's poo. It's poo. In the heart of the dust district. I am moving on now, still wrapped in dust, nearly blinded, yet I sense something. Other blasphemies hide nearby, a strange taste in my mouth. What is this? And here there was a pause so long that Sister Tabitha finally broke the silence. That's not what so long that means. But either way, my sister, has your vision seized? Or if not, what do you observe? And Sister Anne answered thusly, I have a message for the Vice Overseer, capital V, capital O. Tell Bjorn, let's go with Bjorn, to end this needless meddling into the conservatory. And now Sister Anne will be needing some rest. And thus ended the session, truly incomplete in detail, Sister Allison. I'm not 100% sure what I just read. Unsent letter to High Overseer. Esteemed High Overseer Kulon, I hope you're in good health and not too nostalgic for Way Gone, which I'm told is striking this time of year. Forgive my stream of letters, but our problems in Serkanos are significant. Any insights you can offer would be welcome. Duke Abel is a travesty, openly disdainful of the Abbey, and yet I must maintain relations with him for the welfare of this nation. You have been called a unifier, something the Abbey greatly needed after the horrors of the Rat Plague, so your guidance would be of value. Under the Duke, the streets here are overrun with cutthroats. Paolo and his gang grow bolder every day. Lastly, my recent correspondence with our oracular sisters, yes, has been troubling. Their responses have arrived after marked delay, and their recent proclamations possess an unusual cadence. Yours in faith, Vice Overseer Liam Bjorn. Now that is more my wheelhouse, I suppose. That is more what I guess I understand what that one was. It sets the tone, and we have the Vice Overseer predicate.
Vice Overseer Liam Byrne.
A burn, thank you. Why must you write normal words so? Burn. Okay, this is a problem, because it's gonna make too much noise. What is in there is just a grenade. And the Overseer masks. That's the original Overseer masks. That's the new ones, I think. So I don't really need to break that. And we have this. Now, we don't have the code, as it turns out. And these are the 7 strictures over here. Surround your innermost being with these strictures and you will be safe. The 7 strictures are our core principle, taught and reinforced by overseers across the Isles. From these principles stem all manner of rules, social codes, and beliefs about the cosmos. Wandering gaze, lying tongue, restless hands, roving feet, rampant hunger, wanton flesh, errant mind. That's all of them. All these, that's just the titles. It doesn't really say much about what's going on. All these behaviors must be restricted in order to keep one's heart free from malevolent influences. They are the inroads of the outsider. And we'll learn them in due time. I'm pretty sure they're going to show up in the game. And we're going to be able to read them. Some of these paintings are awesome. No, all of these paintings are awesome. Some of them are even more awesome. That's how that works. This one is not as awesome. It's a little bit of a liminal space kind of feel thing, and I don't like it. Anyway, I don't have the code. I don't know how I would get the code. Perhaps I don't need to worry about it at the moment. And I don't think there's anything down here. Or anyone. Because I did get in... Oh no, this is not the last level. The Abbey of the Everyman. Oh, the Abbey of the Everyman is the seat of religious power and inspiration of all overseers across the Empire. The order arose over the years to protect the common people from the ravages of the outsider, until the need for a central bastion of authority was deemed necessary. This imposing structure is the destination for pilgrims seeking refuge or guidance. Many mistakenly attribute the Abbey's construction to High Overseer Benjamin Holger, when it was in actuality Holger's successor, John Clavering, who laid the foundation. Shortly after the Abbey was completed, every overseer in the land gathered there and began a trek to Whitecliff. There, a great siege commenced as the overseers purged the region. The battle raged against heretics, witches, and thralls of the outsider. Though Holger was killed in the struggle, Whitecliff was cleansed, and the ceremonial rites that followed lasted for a month, giving birth to many invocations and speeches, which were inscribed in tomes and carried back to the Abbey, where they are still revered today. That sounds like they went there, killed a bunch of people, raved for a few months, and wrote down a bunch of shit, and that's it. That's how that works. Yeah. That's how that works. Okay, I need to be real careful here because I really don't want to mess around with anybody down here. Or rather, I really hope that there is nobody down here, because that is going to make my life outside a lot easier. Or hopefully it will.
Through that endless night
There's a hat.
without end.
Impurities from the mind and body.
There's a hat here. I will get that hat. I don't know what this hat is, but I will get it. There's nothing here. Okay.
I will ask again today.
So if I break this...
Her chosen path. I can only hope the outsider hasn't gotten.
Nobody heard that. Really? That's really interesting. That rune is gonna be an issue. Oh, I know what it is. I figured out the rune. I figured the rune out. Yeah. That's fun. That's good. It feels a little bit video gamey, but we know what it is. We know what it is. So, lore maps. There it is. Roving feet, wandering gaze, and wanton flesh. That's what it is. 416. Right there. Thank you very much. Raw whale bone. A little bit of money. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I like that a lot. We have 3 runes. That is great. Did I get both of these? No, I just jumped straight. No, I didn't get any of these, in fact. I just had that one. Right. And then this one. No, don't do that. I just want to see what it is. Strategic tips. Enemy routes and their intended destinations are now visible to you. That's really handy, but I like not using it. So let's see what else I can use. Domino. I don't remember having this. Link human targets so they die or fall unconscious together. Up to how many? Combining domino links to human targets. This is really handy. Can I see how many there are? Link up to 3 enemies. Link up to 4 enemies. That's great. That's incredible. Mesmerize. Summon a void spirit. No, don't enthrall humans. That's interesting. Assume a stealthier form for a short time. Shadow walk. That's interesting. Do we not have stop time anymore? I think this might be the thing. Either way, we're gonna go with this, but it costs 4, right? Okay, that's really handy. Wow. And of course, using these environmental things is the more fun way of doing it, but yeah. So what I'm thinking is all these people outside will be able to...
The reward of a life well
I'll be
lived,
able to
in keeping with the
kill them
7
all. Or not kill
strictures,
them, but
is
this.
the end of existence. The peace.
What's going on here?
A body?
What's going on here?
No, no, no!
I don't know what's going on here. But that... Oh, no, dead! What the hell's going on here? What? I didn't mean to. They just blew up. Let's try that again. I think the game bugged out. I mean, it clearly bugged out. Them just flying all over the place was weird. But what I'm thinking happened is that guy attacked and he killed himself somehow. Unconscious. Unconscious. See? It works. You don't need to be weird. Somebody was talking about warning the others. Don't warn anyone, let alone the others. These people.
Cigars tomorrow. Wanna buy one?
Okay. Yeah, the canal area is relative. I'm sorry, I put her butt right on top of their face. Canal area is relatively unknown to me. And that's a bit of a problem. Okay, so we still have the body. That's fine. So you got raw whalebone, a bone charm, and a rune. Now the rune is gonna allow me to get the other skill. Let's see, duelist skill. Your bullets inflict slightly more damage. Don't want that. Stolen breath. Pulling enemies toward you with far reach is now stealthy and quiet. Far reach consumes more mana for all uses. That's interesting. I don't want to do that, but that's interesting. That actually can be really cool, I assume, because you can just snap enemies out of an area, and and it's stealthy. Nobody notices. That sounds pretty awesome. So that's pretty good, and I can that's not number 6, but number 5 is good to go. We're not gonna use it at the moment. So. Chloroform, right? That was pretty good. Apart from the them dying. Hey, hello. Where are you going?
Every day things are a little bit worse here, even for the upper class. Investing in the mines has been really good for my family. The returns are extra.
Well, you're getting strangled then. There you go. I'm so very sorry. There you go. More butts. There you go. That fella's just taking all the butts to the face. Yeah. The people travel through there, and that must not be. Hey. Empty bottle. There's a whole street over here, including a whole overseer. Window shopping, huh? Window shopping. Okay, you're gonna stay here. That's good. Quite darkened. And I'll look around. I'm window shopping as well, as it turns out. Not that I need any of these. Oh, bathing salts. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Didn't mean to break the bottles. Flammable stuff in here. I didn't break many bottles, but it definitely was rougher than I had intended it to be. There's this person over here.
I doubt I can help you, whatever you want.
I want you not to go over there. Is that possible? Because, It is possible, as it turns out. Seized! In very lovely font as well. Anyway, it is possible. You just need a little bit of help.